Hi there, I'm Noah, and I'm a former startup founder, and today I lead Stripe's business in the Asia Pacific region. So today we're going to talk a little bit about international trade. Stripe is all about global internet trade, and Malaysia has a rich history of global trade going back centuries. In the 15th century, Malacca flourished as a major trading hub, sitting at the nexus of the maritime trade routes of the East and West. Malacca's port at the time could accommodate close to 2,000 ships a day, and also gave rise to one of the earliest known examples of the laws of the sea, known as Undang-Undang Laut Malacca, or the Maritime Laws of Malacca. So it wasn't just the location, but the underlying infrastructure, the docks, and the ports, and the protocols, the maritime law, that enabled trade at a scale that cemented Malacca's success. And Stripe started over 10 years ago in 2011 with the goal of making internet trade seamless. See, our founders had started a business and discovered that one of the hardest parts of starting that business was just being able to accept money. And I was a startup founder that, as I mentioned, back in 2012, and had similar pain points and actually stumbled across finding Stripe and used it. It was really very helpful. It made it a lot easier to sort of accept. We were doing pretty simple payments just within one country. And that's one of the things we should talk about, is that even today in 2021, you could send an email or a picture or even a video all around the world in seconds. And it can happen between any 2 points. But there's no equivalently seamless or simple process for moving money globally around the internet. So just like in the Kingdom of Malacca, we need to put into place the docks, ports, and laws that can set the conditions necessary for economic growth in the decades to come. So what does this mean for Malaysia today? Well, the Malaysian internet economy is forecast to more than double in the next 5 years, and we really want to help contribute to that growth. We especially want to do that through enabling exports. Exports are going to help many companies within Malaysia scale, and many of them can also go on to become sort of venture-backed internet companies with these very large returns that can be gained by building a product once and then selling it regionally or even globally. And we help folks do that by giving them the tools with Stripe that help them move faster and do more economic activity on the internet with less effort. We build an infrastructure layer that we call the Global Payments and Treasury Network, or the GPTN. And Malaysia is a super important part of that GPTN. As we build Stripe for Malaysia, we're partnering with some of Malaysia's most tech-forward and ambitious startups just like you, to build the infrastructure that can power Malaysia's internet economy. And we're even finding that many enterprises and larger businesses want to use us too, because we have a core offering of payments, but we also offer optimizations on top of that and the ability to route and move money with products like Connect, or do recurring billing with our billing offering. And all of this abstracts away complexity and reduces overhead. Every time I talk to a company and I see that they're doing sort of the same work as the company next door to them to implement the same systems, I see a missed opportunity for somebody to spend more time building new differentiated products and making customers happy and creating new sources of economic growth. And so we try to eliminate a lot of that overhead with our platform, all built on top of this global payments and treasury network. And it's pretty exciting because shortly after launching here in late 2019, it wasn't that long ago, we've seen more than half of the top Malaysian venture-backed tech companies like Damakan and Fashion Ballet switch to Stripe. And we're also being used by regional platforms like Grab. And the list keeps growing. We're not just supporting startups and enterprises, but also platforms like Easy Store, Shopify, and Beat, as they in turn support tens of thousands of Malaysian SMEs. And the way to think about this is that there's core infrastructure that we provide to Malaysian businesses to offer more reliability and more access. So reliability is really important, especially on peak periods like Eid, as well as these more access by providing local payment methods like FPX or GrabPay. So take, for example, StoreHub. They launched a food delivery business to help small F&B operators survive the challenging times brought on by the MCO. And they were able to do this in just a matter of days after the MCO happened. And they were able to get up and running on Stripe in just 17 minutes. One of our product managers was actually chatting with them on WhatsApp when they were looking to integrate and timed them. And this bodes really well for the target set by the My Digital Blueprint for the digital economy to contribute 22.6% to GDP by the year 2025. If anything, I think that we can exceed that goal, because this aligns really well with the goal that we talk about internally here at Stripe, to increase the GDP of the internet. And we think that that can happen through the ambition that all of you bring. To meet this target, by 2022, we need 5,000 startups, 875,000 SMEs. And this can be achieved. We're seeing it being done right now by all these amazing businesses right here in Malaysia. And we're also looking forward to partnering with the government to accelerate digital payments in Malaysia in the next coming year. So while the pandemic has been tough, it's changed the way we live, and it's also sparked a new level of ingenuity and agility. Each of you here at this KL Startup Summit has a critical role and opportunity in transforming Malaysia's economy. I'm going to bet that by 2025, we'll see a number of you who are here today having built the next generation of marquee companies that create wealth, jobs, and opportunity, and even change the way that people interact with one another or do business. We're laser focused on helping ambitious businesses like you build entirely new kinds of products and services, grow faster, and accelerate your business online. And we're always keen to hear feedback and see what else we can do to help you start and scale these amazing businesses. We've been working closely with partners and many Malaysian businesses to better understand their needs, unique pain points, and getting all kinds of feedback and input so we can build the best products possible. So my sincere thanks to everybody, all the businesses and partners, many of you who are here at the summit today, for trusting us with your business, for giving us feedback and input. And I also want to say thank you to the government for giving us the opportunity to work with all of you. I can't wait to see all the amazing things that you all are going to go build in the year to come. Terima kasih. Thank you so much.